And that makes me think of the Diddy trial when the Cassie's husband is listening to all the things
he's going through it.
That she has had happen to her.
I've only been thinking about him.
And it's like,
and sitting in that courtroom like,
thoughts and prayers, bro. Thoughts and
We've never
prayers.
done that.
And I don't want to laugh about it because that's insensitive. As somebody who's been assaulted, somebody who's had friends who's been assaulted, they say 1 in every 3 women have had some type of sexual assault. So I don't want to laugh about what she's gone through. I'm so grateful that she finally came forward for whatever reason that they say. Because some people are saying, well, she only did it because of this, or whatever. She came forward. All these other people get to come forward. But that husband is the real MVP.
That's okay. We're laughing at him. We're laughing at him.
Okay, okay, cool. We're laughing at him. Because some of the guys in the comments are like, I would have left her. As soon as he started finding out that my wife
It's
had been...
tough.
You would, Alejandro?
I heard he
Alejandro's leaving her for sure.
I heard he already knew about all this though. He's like her super supporter, or like it ain't no surprise
He was
when he's
her
hearing
trainer.
half this
What
shit.
are we talking about?
I
know, but like...
So
He was a
trainers always be smashing people on the low,
Yeah,
right?
I know. Trainers smash people all
Why
the time.
trainers gotta have a bad name?
I mean, that's what they do.
Josh is a
Why
trainer.
trainers gotta have a bad
you're a trainer?
name?
Yeah.
You don't be smashing these hoes?
Golly. I am a nice person.
Yes or no question, bro. You be smashing these hoes or not?
You see, you see him look
He's
to the left.
stuttering. He's stuttering
I
too.
am a nice person. That's how that went down.
I don't know why.
You have never knocked anyone down in your classes.
You see the pause?
In the history of my life?
In the history of your life as a
You
trainer.
already got the answer.
Hey, last 5 years.
Last night.
I mean, my current girlfriend was in my classes.
Ah.
Okay.
So it's so now you can't say what you've been doing recently because you have a girlfriend.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Got that?
It's not recent. It's not anything recent. No bullshit like
is all
that.
you needed to say?
Nah, ain't no recent shit.
Tanjareen,
But
since we did jump
as
into
a trainer in LA, you know, you come across some people as
Exactly.
time comes by.
Exactly.
You know what I
Listen,
mean?
we know
But,
what you're doing over there.
And
You
you're
ain't
behind
fooling
them when they're
nobody.
doing the squats, and you got your dick on their ass. I know you're. Yeah.
You looking to the left again.
better form.
She's right there.
I'm used to looking at
She's
I'm used-
right there.
I'm used to looking at you.
She's right there.
My eyes are up
Okay,
here.
I'm sorry.
Hilarious.
But since we are talking about Diddy, how many Diddy parties have you been to, Tanjareen?
Hilarious. I only been to a couple. I did not stay later. Again,
That's everybody's quote. That's everybody's
Everybody that's come here that's been has never stayed later.
But that's the truth. The same thing when I was about to throw somebody under the bus. There's another
You gonna
celebrity.
say Jamie Foxx?
Okay, Jamie Foxx party.
See, there
Same
you
thing.
go.
I don't stay late. You go, the parties are off the hook. There's a private chef. There's the best DJs, the beautiful women. You know, there's fun things to do. Everything's free, drink, food. You know, it's a great time, but you know when the vibe is about to change. So if you stay for that vibe, that's on you. And I'm sure that they made some great memories. I'm sure that but I was like, oh, this has been fun. The sun is coming up.
Right.
It's time for me to go home.
Did you get any golden shower vibes during the party?
No, I didn't stay long enough to get those kind of vibes. I just knew it was time to go.
Now, do you think Diddy belongs in jail?
Yes.
Damn, Tanj.
For which reason?
Not for having parties, not for having a plethora of women, but for giving women drinks that make them lose their senses so that
that's evil.
So that he can then rape them with other people joining him. That's the part that's the problem. If you're a party girl and you want to do drugs and you want to have sex with celebrities, go all out. You know, that's what the 20s are for, right? But there's been too many women who have stories of things that they barely remember happening because they were handed a drink that they were forced to take. Because when you start that part of the party, you have to take the drink, and that drink makes you lose all your inhibitions.
So if you have to take the drink,
You
is
have
that
to
what
take
they're
the
saying?
drink, which is another reason why, because I'm sober. So it's like there's no reason for me to stay here any longer because I'm not drinking.
So they're
that.
saying that well, I didn't even think that was part of his case, really. That's going down.
But his reputation, like his bodyguard used to say that there's drinks for the women that are drugged and then drinks, regular drinks.
But do they know that those drinks that they're taking, if they're saying that you have to take it, that's a little weird. this is the mandatory drink for you to be here. That will kind of indicate, are you signing up for it if you take that drink? I'm just curious.
No, because think about the fact that, and this has always bothered me as somebody who's sober, especially, men are always offering to buy you a drink at the bar. And they want to buy you another one and another one. Why? Because they want to loosen you up so that you're going to say, yeah, let's hang out later. Yeah, let's leave. Let's go do something else. You're losing your regular common sense and decisions, and that's what they want.
But Tanjareen,
so if you're at a
drink it,
so if you're at a party,
thirsty,
and it's the same tradition, thirsty ass dudes. If you're at a party and somebody says, "Hey, have a drink," and you're like, "Oh my God, this is this celebrity who's top artist right now, and this other artist is right here. I'm gonna have a drink because I'm having fun, and this is great." And you're not thinking that it's going to drug you. You're not thinking it's going to knock you out. You're just like, oh, this is what you do in a party setting. Men offer you drinks, you loosen up, and you have a good time. Doesn't necessarily mean that I want you inside me.
Listen, drugging people is fucking, that's fucking terrible.
Now I think it's the opposite. Now if you see a couple celebrities around, you're like, I don't know if I should drink this.
Right. And they say now, the statistics say that this generation drinks the least out of all the other generations, which is, it's like kudos to them because they know what's wrong with it, but they also are all on drugs because they all have all the initial,
it's like pharmaceutical stuff.
They're all on pills. So it's like, you're not drinking so much, but you're still high every day because you've been diagnosed with all the ADHD, this, that, and the other, and you're on codeine.
I was just talking about that. What happened to ADD?
If Diddy is drugging people and
what you say?
So whatever happened to ADD? Good old ADD.
It's gone. Now it's just ADHD.
That was out before. I had that before, and then they came out with the ADHD was trending.
Exactly.
Who knows how many
But that's what they're
now.
saying, AD. They didn't know that the drinks were drugs.
Exactly. That's my point.
I don't know anything about that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but AD's saying if it's a mandatory drink to stay in this party, it's going to be
That's the one I'm not drinking.
Like
the mandatory drink, I'm cool.
So you either stay or you go.
Yeah.
So you want to stay because this looks like it's going to be an amazing, party with these celebrities.
The mandatory drink is a problem.
I'm sure they must have worded it a little better to make it more inviting.
They don't say it's like, this is mandatory.
Here's my real question.
Like, here's a drink.
And my real problem with all of this thing, I mean, not my real problem. My real problem is that people are raping people. Let's get to the bottom of that.
And if this is on YouTube, we probably should just say SA because everything's an initial now to make everything safer. Yeah. So take out all the times that I said the R word and change it to SA.
Yeah,
so go ahead.
SA. And
go ahead.
But the allure of like being a celebrity and being in Hollywood and being rich and being famous is like being able to do these things without having to drug people. But now it just seems like you get rich and famous and lazy or something, and then you just want to drug girls and get on with your day.
That's mostly what happens.
And it's not new because if Cosby was doing it back in the 80s and Harvey was doing it.
That's what I'm saying. It's all coming out. It's like the allure was just like, oh, it's these cool people. They having parties. It's Hollywood. And now it's just like, it's fucking drug rape fest.
It's power.
The whole time.
It's power because you can get any girl you want and you get bored with all the girls. Then you try some guys. Then you try some threesomes. Then some foursomes. Then some fivesomes. And you just get so bored. That you're like, okay, well now I want to gang bang on this girl who is so gorgeous and would never agree to this. So let me give her this drink first. I'm not sure. I'm guessing, but I feel the same way you feel. Like, why would you need to when you have the power and money and you can get anybody, but you get bored?
Why is everybody pissing on everybody?
How you feel about Cassie?
Like 7 piss stories.
I don't know. Have you guys pissed on anybody?
Nah, I ain't never pissed on them.
So you don't know what you're missing.
You been pissed on?
No, I pissed on someone, but it was in the shower, so that doesn't really count.
On the shower?
Yeah, in the shower. The shower doesn't count.
It was like his stepping stone or something?
I just wanted to see what it was like. I was just like, but
it's your idea.
But it's always mine.
Damn. But he's like, all right, but let's get in the shower.
But I'm a germaphobe, so I was like, we're doing it in the shower. Because we're going to wash as soon as we finish.
I'll never date him again.
Nasty Negro.